Hey guys, it's your boy C4. Welcome back to a new video. My voice is louder because I'm recording this in the car, and I'm gonna put it on a gameplay. Hopefully these cars that pass by don't interrupt my shit. So listen, my first toxic relationship, if we're talking about toxicity, not clear fuck shit, these cars are passing by because I started recording. I don't know, that's how my luck is sometimes. But anyway, my first toxic relationship is my second one and my last one. So there's second, first, and last in the same sentence when it comes to relationships. So here's how the whole relationship started. Okay, I was back home here in Jordan, I was back home fresh after 4 years. Oh, exactly 4 years, I think. And it was at the time of May 2018, June, I don't know. Keep in mind, I was entering the last year of school, the second year of the secondary school. It's like the senior year of high school in America, and the schools or countries where they have high schools for 4 years. So listen, this is my last year, right? And here in Jordan it's the most serious year because this is the year that decides if you got it, if you finish school. It's the year that decides your grades, your everything to enter college or do whatever, or just pass school in general, finish schooling. It's the most serious year. It's the last year, and yeah, so I had, because of that, I had to register in the center where you get them extra lessons and shit, lessons to just take care of you, especially me, because I came back strictly or directly into the last year, which is the most serious year, and I was already with the IG/SAT algorithm. So it is what it is. I came back from the whole American division SAT schooling. I was in Egypt at the time, so I come back here with a fucking parachute, landing on the last year, which is the most serious year, with the whole national type of algorithm when it comes to teaching and shit. I had to study everything in Arabic, and I'm used to studying everything in English, and the subjects are different. More than half of them don't have anything to do with what I was studying, the past 4 or 5 years. So it was hard for me. So, it was obviously a must to register in one of those centers, considering, people who are not like my situations and been here when it comes to, the national algorithm when it comes to teaching are registering with those centers. So I was like, it's a must, okay? I mean, at the end of the day, I did not get anything from it but headache, and y'all are about to understand why. Because I ended up taking private lessons at the end when I had to reset my exams to pass everything. So that's that. But it was the place where my toxic relationship started. So it started there, and here's how it started. I come home, a month or two later, my mom, was like, what? I registered you with that center so you can, get your stuff together, considering your situation too. So I was like, screw it. Because at first I didn't want to register with them. I knew better that, private lessons would be more efficient. Because just like I said, bro, I got nothing from that center, bro. It was for nothing, literally. But I was like, screw it. She registered me. There's nothing that I can do about it, because you had 2 or 3 lessons to try out first before you register, all right? And I was telling my mom that I was going to those lessons when in reality I only went to the first one. I did not like how it was looking there. Fuck you, man. Speeding in all that raggedy vehicle, man. There's a girl, I'm parked in front of a house, and there's a girl that got out, and she's getting in her car, I think. And it's so awkward because I'm out here recording videos in front of her house, and it's really weird. She did not look at me, but I'm pretty sure with that car light on inside, as I can see, she's looking at me talking crazy to my phone. By the way, her brake light ain't on. I'm just saying. But yeah, she registered me. That's that. And so I gotta go. So when I started going I went there for a month without liking it. I was staring at the clock and shit, waiting to go home. I swear to God, bro, shit was too cringy. So yeah, a month later though, a month and a half or 2 months, somewhere around that type of time that passed, that girl catches my eyes. I mean, obviously when you go into any place that you might register in, like school, these centers, or whatever, there might be some birdies out here and there, that might catch your eye. So I mean, yeah, there was some berries that catch my eyes, but this one was special to me. I don't know why, folks. I don't know why. I sound like little baby, but anyway, she caught my attention for some reason. She looked different. She acted different. And yeah, it was like no other. Like, she wasn't like other girls. But yeah, I'm not gonna say her name. She probably still watches my videos. I did not tell her by by her personality, bro. She's sneaky. Like, listen, I just said that she is, calm, different, and not like these other girls, but in a way that she's sneaky, bro. So I know that she found out about my videos. So yeah, I think she found out, and she still watches them now. So I'm not gonna say her name, but judging by her actions when she watches these videos, man, she gonna know who I'm talking about, and that's her. She caught my attention. I stayed like crushing like a simp for a month. Not in actions though, in my mind. Like, I wasn't trying to prove myself to her, cause your boy is the shit. You on drip as Evo, you feel me? But yeah, I stayed like for a month crushing on her. And then I was like, you know what, screw it. By that time, it was August, I think, September, about October, because I registered there in like July. And in August, she caught my attention. September, I was simping a little bit, just like I said. And on October, I was like, screw it. I gotta find her Instagram. I got her name. I found her. I followed her. She followed me back, surprisingly. And I sent her a DM. I sent her those eye emojis. I'm not gonna be like, hi, how are you? All of that thirsty shit. Even if it was not thirsty at first, it looks thirsty nowadays. But yeah, she did not respond. Now I was like, hold on, you followed me back, and you seen checking me now, ho? You seen checking me? I was like, hell no. I shot back. I was like, yo, why you ain't respond? Straight up, I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. You're gonna tell me why, alright? And if it wasn't for no reason, you're about to get some treatment. Alright, I'm about to turn to fucking Daddy So on your ass. Christian Dior. And she texted, she was like, I didn't know what to respond with. And, all of that shit that girls be saying nowadays. But fuck out of here, you knew what you wanted to respond with. You just capping like a motherfucker right now. But then we start a conversation about the center and shit. We talk here and there. You know how it goes. Then we end up, just talking for a month. But here's the thing. And that was, I think, the beginning of the toxicity that she started with me. Throughout that month, we were really like kind of open when it comes to texting and DMing on Instagram. And throughout that month in the center, every time I saw her, she kind of like ignored me for some reason. Now, to me, at first, I thought, okay, she might be shy little thing. And, judging by her personality, that she's, calm and shit. Look at this fool with the lantern, bro. Your car ain't shit. You just put a hole in your fucking exhaust, just like I put a hole in your mama's pussy. Anyway, I ignored the whole fact. It was weird, bro. It was weird. Like, she kept on doing that throughout the whole relationship, bro. Okay, this motherfucker got corona. Y'all heard that cough? The windows are closed in the car. Oh my god, somebody with corona just passed by. I don't even think I want to go out at this point for no more, man. I don't want to go out. Bring me back home, cop. Alright, I'm gonna make sure this motherfucker don't touch down on our motherfucking street. But yeah, I ignored the fact, and it is what it is. This motherfucking light, bro. I'm sorry, I keep talking about people on the street because people are dickheads, man. What y'all want me to say? Like, it's crazy out here. This is why I regret coming back here, bro. People are crazy. And another fool walking like a zombie, bro. It's an apocalypse out here with this fucking coronavirus, I tell you that. So I was like, you know what? It is what it is. I'm gonna just continue. She might be shy. That was the first impression of all of that to me at first. But by that time, you know how guys be, at first, like after a week, they think they slick. Oh, we be talking for a week, so send me them digits. That wasn't my case, and I never tried that, actually, at least in that way. After that month, she was like on Instagram, can I tell you something? And I was like, yeah, sure. She was like, let's text on WhatsApp. I don't really like Instagram. So I was like, okay, you don't like texting on Instagram. So I was like, okay. She shoots me them digits, but Get with the dead boy. But I wasn't that excited because, I don't know, for some reason, even if it did not show on me and I did not completely think like that, something in the back of my head was like, yo, this is spooky, man. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. This is thought 101 shit that I did not know that exactly at the time. I know it damn well now after the relationship. But, you know, it is what it is. Now, I take that number. She told me to shoot her a text. I do that. I shoot her a text. I was like, boo and shit, you know, trying to be funny so she can be with her friend and be like, girl, he funny. Oh, shit, bro. I sound like I'm drunk. I'm not. I promise you. Don't drink and drive. And we kick it from there, as always. And we start talking about shit, you know, as always. The same shit. Now, fast forward a month later, she saw a story of mine that was for another friend that was about his girlfriend, not anything to do with me. And she instantly, without understanding what was really going on, she cut me off for like a cool 2 weeks. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? You know, for the first week I was trying with her, I was like, yo, what's up? I was not blowing up her phone, but I was, yo, what's up? Like, come on. And then the next week I was like, screw it, man. I was like, screw it, bro. I don't care. Then she got back at me and she told me the situation. I was like, girl, you were tweaking. I was like, okay. That person in the back of my head was like, okay, toxicity meter rising, folk. Come on, man. So, yeah, that happens. And we then get back to normal. Now, a month later, that was like February, I think. Feelings were being caught.
Oh! He needs some milk.
All right, around that time. Not exactly. I don't exactly remember. That shit was a year and a half ago, bro. And, you know, obviously, as the man in the relationship, I had to tell her, you know what? It is what it is, man. You know, I like you, you know, I like you. And she started, like, wanting to pull some words out of my mouth for some reason. And shit, this motherfucker licking ice cream. Why are you looking at my window? I mean, this area is type of a hoodie area. I don't know why I parked here. Oh, he just touched someone with a fucking, I don't know what they called. I need to finish this story time. This is a long story time too, bro. I need to keep it ducking. I need to keep it booking, bro. But yeah, she started wanting to pull words out of my mouth for some reason. She was like, you only like me? I was like, you know what? You know, I kind of love you. Oh my God, that was so simpy.
He needs some
okay.
milk.
Then she was like, oh my God, with them, you know, heart, eyes, emojis and shit, you know. She started texting those and shit, hearts, all kind of shit. I was like, okay, damn, you like me too? So I was like, what about you? How you feel about me? So I can know where I need to start, you know, getting to going, you know? She was like, I don't know, I'm gonna tell you later. You know how girls be when they thoughtin' for real, bro. They be like, you know what, I'm gonna tell you later, I'm gonna tell you tomorrow. No, let's not do this today, let's not do this tomorrow. And that is more extreme when you give her too much validation, bro. Like, it goes over the fucking roof with them thoughts, bro. 2 months pass, alright? On the same note. And guess what happens, bro? Guess what happens? She cut me off for a month and a half, bro. Up until the middle of April. The first month now, obviously, I was blowing up her phone because, you know, we're supposed to be in a relationship. I told her how I feel. She agreed, and we agreed on those terms, you know. She did not respond. She was seeing my shit. Bro, Valentine's Day passed by, and I got her a fucking necklace, bro. You know how much of a simp you gotta be to do that shit when she's not responding for 2 weeks at the time? I told her I want to give her something. I want to do this. I want to do that. Let's hang out. She was never responding for like 2 months, bro. What's going on, man? Then I gave up. I was like, 2 months is a lot. The first month I blew up your phone. You don't want to respond. It is what it is. I started lightly texting her, trying to check on her. Bro, it was to the point where I called her from my friend's and my brother's phone to see what's going on. Because every time, at the time when I was calling her phone, it was telling me busy all the time. Like straight away. Now that's a block. It's either a block or a do not disturb. I tried my friend's phone and guess what, bro? It rings and she answers, and I told her who I am. Yo, what's going on with you? And I did the same shit with my brother's phone, and it is what it is. I don't know if she was playing games because I was clear. I was clear from the jump with her. And at the time when I called her from my friend's or my brother's phone, I told her, yo, you want to do this or not? Like, why are you doing this? Like, just keep me clear. She was like, no, I was just going through a hard time. And you know what time it is when they pull out that period card. Oh, I was in my period. I was not feeling good, mentally. But then I was like, this is cap, bro. There's no way for 2 months you couldn't just send a fucking dot to me as a fucking response to all of these messages and all of these fucking calls, right? But hey, man, I'm a male. What do I know about a period, But hey, man, I'm a male. What do I know about a period, So I'll let that slip through. Now, for the first time, after like 5 times of me, offering her to take her on a fucking date, she agrees. She was like, you know what? I want to see you. I was like, okay. Now, a week later from the point where we make up, we go out. Finally, I see her. I talk to her. I see her talking to me in real life, face to face. And for the first time, she was calling my phone, because every time before I tried calling her, she was coming with some type of excuse or some shit. Now, I learned at the time from a friend after that date that there's a guy bestie, according to her though, that was commenting, hard eyes and he loves her and shit. And she was responding with the same shit. But when I asked her about this on the date, now here's how slick and sneaky she is. She brought it up first. She was like, we were talking about a certain subject, and she compared some guy's name to the situation. She was like, do you know him? I was like, no, I don't know who that is. She mentioned him. She was like, he tried to be with me in a relationship and I refused. He lives in Turkey and shit. He comments on my shit. Now, I did my research, bro. Like, I learned that from my friend before the date, a day before, like the night before. So I was like, yeah, that guy that comments on your pics. Now, she was like, oh my God, he gives me attention. But at the same time, she was spooked. Okay, he knows. But still, she was real good when it came to being sneaky about it, And then she changed the subject. Now, that was strike number 3, bro. I was like, okay, this relationship might not continue because it does not have the main resources for a relationship to last, or to begin a relationship to begin with. So I was like, okay, I'm giving her as an eviction notice. Alright, she is to me eviction notice. This ain't no game no more. Alright, I'm sick of this shit for real. Now, fast forward a month later, I block her ass because she stayed the same, bro. She ain't changed shit, because after that date, we were supposed to be on good terms. She called me, we went on a date, we talked about certain things, we read each other's mind pretty much. So it is what it is, but she failed me, bro, and I really at the time had feelings for her, bro. I was planning shit like a real simp, bro. Like a real ass simp. And that time was May, in the middle of May. Now, that was 2 weeks before, or a month, I think. Around 3 weeks before the main exams that would decide your fate when it comes to schooling, for if you want to pass or go to college or university. It depends, bro. So after I blocked her, my friend tells me that she came the next day to the center, the day where I did not show up there. She was like all sad and shit. Her face was yellow, and that must be makeup, bitch, because she a toxic hoe. You about to find out the moral of the story right now. It's all about the ending, just like the movies. So I was like, you know what, I feel bad, I'm gonna remove that block. So it is what it is. Let me remove that block of messages and shit. She blocked me back. Like, I'm telling you, boy, she does not care. Okay, in a way that she's sneaky and toxic, in a way that she's, calm and trying to act all pretty and innocent. Alright, change locations up in this hole, man. But yeah, I do that. I remove the block, and guess what? She's still the same. Now, I was thinking, okay, she's studying, I'm studying. You gotta study hard, you gotta nail everything. And yeah, I let that time pass. Now, fast forward, after we finish exams, I call her. I was like, or I tried to call her. I sent her some messages too, talking about, okay, we finished exams, let's go out, let's do this, let's do that. And then she, guess what, like, I don't even know what to say anymore. There's like, bro, she was giving me the same energy, bro. I'm stuttering like a motherfucker, but it's true though. Like, what y'all want me to say? It is what it is. She's still the same. There's nothing new to talk about. That happens, and I was like, you know what, screw this shit. I was already going on a vacation with my family. I was like, I'm hopping on an airplane. Like, all right, just piss off. Like, just leave me alone. I go on a vacation on it and I come back. I ghost her ass completely, bro. Completely. I ghost her ass completely on the vacation, and she started, acting as if she was in a relationship, which was surprising to me. I felt like she was, caring about me in a way, but that's because, she wasn't caring at all. So when she was sending me selfies of herself and all of that stuff, it was to the point where she was sending me snaps of her dad. She was sending me snaps of her daddy, coming back from the airport and stuff. And yeah, she was really into it when it comes to relationships, relationship wise. And I felt as if she was caring about me, but that's the regular stuff, That's how I felt at the time, because she never did that regular stuff with me, like 95% of the time. But I continued on ghosting her, even after I got back from the week vacation with my family, for like a good 2 weeks. From that point on, we were waiting on the results for the the exams and stuff. We got our results. These were, the recent exams results. All right. Now, on the results for the main ones, we were talking, and at the time, again, I was ghosting her, and she was, trying to act as if she's by my side in a way when it comes to a relationship. So she was telling me, I had 3 subjects out of 8. So she was like, you gonna get through this, it's okay, you can do this, you can do this, you can do that, you can do this. You know how it goes all of a sudden. So I was like, okay, that's good shit, but still, you on the eviction notice, you got kicked out, you gotta register again to pay the rent, But yeah, the results come in. At the time, I'm talking about the results for the recent exams. I passed my shit. Your boy did good. Your boy handed his business. And after that, our energy was like too low. I think she felt like it was too low. I continued on like a month or 2 not talking to her. And yeah, there's this 1 week or those 2 weeks in November, because the recent exams were at the end of or the beginning. I don't remember, bro. Probably in the middle of August. And here's the thing. Even when the energy was too low, we were still like talking. My birthday came up, and she knows when my birthday is. She knows my fucking zodiac sign from the fucking jump, and she misses it. Now on her birthday, I was like, happy birthday, being all sweet and shit, because okay, she did me wrong, but if we're still talking, I'm gonna tell you happy birthday when your birthday comes, But she misses mine. It was not until the next day when I posted like my birthday and shit that she was like, happy birthday, I'm sorry I forgot. And I was like, bro, that's why I cancel your ass. But yeah, back to those 2 weeks on November. And at the time, after the 2 months that we were, kind of cut off completely when it comes to talking, we were talking in like October about our license and stuff, because at the time she just started, getting her lessons and shit for her driver's test. And I still remember that was like 2-3 days before I got my driver's test. Y'all saw my story time about my license. Your boy got his license, you feel me? But anyway, that happens, and let's now for real get back to November. Now on November, there was 2 weeks. The first week we was getting back at it, lightly talking. And on the second week, a guy that did not really like me, and therefore I did not like him in that center, tried texting her. And he knew me, he knew my profile on Instagram and stuff, but it wasn't always clear that we did not like each other. So we just were like, that one guy in class that you don't really like, but you don't address him, you don't talk to him, like he's just there, That was the situation between us. But yeah, he DMs her from like a fake account, so he don't reveal who he is, and he starts talking to her. She refuses that. Now keep in mind, we were still talking, we were still getting back at it. I wouldn't have minded if she told me, yo, I'm moving on. Even if she did not tell me, if she moved on clearly and, just clean, not dirty. Because here's the dirty part. When he DM'd her, and she refused to talk about stuff, she was asking him to tell her about where would she know him from. He talked about the center and stuff. He talked about me, about other people, so she knew. She kind of gave it away when they were talking. She was like, less stiff with him. And he asks her, and I'm about to tell y'all how I knew about all of that. He asks her if she was with everybody before in that center, or if everybody DM'd her, talked to her. She mentions some names. Half of these names I did not know that they texted her before. I don't know how she did not tell me at the time, because you know, the timing of people texting her was partially when we were in a relationship too. Supposedly, I don't consider this a relationship really. It's just toxicity at its finest, bro. So she mentions them names. Now, she mentioned my name, right? And that guy not liking me, he was like, okay, are you still talking to him? She said, no, he just texted me. He just texted me, making me seem like I'm thirsty or something. And at the time, I really texted her because when he sent me the screenshots, this is how I knew. He sent me screenshots of the shit because he was already on some fuck shit to mess up stuff, because I think he kind of knew about us, me and her. But yeah, when he sent me those screenshots, the timing was when I actually texted her at the time when I was out with a friend. Now here's the juice, here's the tea, here's the real tea, you know. Oh, look at this dog when this guy walking. Oh my god, I can't handle it. I can't handle it. I'm in the car smiling like a motherfucker. I'm trying not to look. I'm trying not to look. I want a dog, but I don't know if I can really take care of him. That's the thing, you know. I don't want to have a dog and, you know, not take care of him because, you know, he deserves to be taken care of. But anyway, I keep saying anyway in my videos, bro. This shit crazy. When he texted her, is he still talking to you? And I sent her a message at the time. She started making fun of me. Oh, he just texted me right now. As I said, with laughing emojis, okay? Laughing emojis. And I was like, okay, she's trying to cover up me and her. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. That was my first impression when I saw these screenshots and these messages, you know, one by one. Then she added on. She was like, he's still trying with me. Then the guy texted her, I think, for real? She was like, yes, but, you know, he's not trying hard enough. All of that with laughing emojis.
She belongs to the streets.
So she disrespected me, and she said that I was following her all the time in that center.
Oh, that's the case.
While I never did that, bro. I have never in my life did that. There was a little bridge that you can walk on, and I was sometimes behind her, but it was either my Uber or my mom waiting for me on the other side because there was traffic on the other side that I'm on. So I was like, what the hell? Okay. And that shit was before we even started talking. So why would you slander my name like that based on lies too? The only time I stopped her on the stairs was during those 2 months where she, you know, went completely ghost, because I wanted to know what the hell's going on. She's not responding, bro. And I never approached her, never, like in the center, right? In a classroom or whatever. I was looking at her sometimes, you know, with them looks that, you know, when you be like, why are you doing this looks, you know, like we tight outside of the center, but in there you don't want to talk, you know, you don't even want to say hi, just like you say hi to anybody else. So that was really weird. She slandered my name. She made me look like I ain't shit, and all of that basically is based on lies. Like how the last couple of months you were the one trying to get my attention after me and you know that it's over, you know, technically. And I know there might be people like, okay, why it's always technically when it comes to status, you know, when it comes to all of that stuff. It's not because I'm not clear. I've always been clear. It's just that she makes the whole situation or all of these situations complicated. Like she's the one who's not clear. You know, the definition of toxicity. That just gives it away that I wasn't shit to her. Mentioning all of these situations that 90% of them like never happened. And yeah, that tells you that she's one of those. She's one of those, you know, acting all innocent, calm, trying to stand apart from others, but in reality she's sneaky, and like she's not just toxic, she's sneaky toxic. Now that might be considered as cheating in a way, you know, talking to another guy, begging him. She was begging him, you know, to reveal who he was, and she was, you know, sending him hearts, I think, back at the end of that conversation. I don't exactly remember, but I did not consider it cheating. I just considered it toxicity and playing me, like knowing that I wasn't shit to you, like you yourself. I wasn't shit to you, and you never really cared. Even if we're not together, you shouldn't really slander my name like that to another guy. If you want to give it away to him and be with him, go ahead. I did not care. I genuinely did not care at the time.
She belongs to the streets.
If you want to give it away to him and be with him, go ahead. I did not care. I genuinely did not care at the time. I was over her. The shit was done for like 4 or 5 months, bro, after a toxic time with her. So it wasn't really nothing to me. Like, it did not even like really hurt that bad, you know, mentally, to break up with her in a way. But yeah, as you can see, like, she slandered my name based on lies, so it doesn't matter if we weren't together. If we were together, that's cheating, because you started, sending heart emojis back at the end of the conversation, begging the guy to know who he was. And if you truly did not want to talk to him like that, you would have blocked him right away. She made me seem as if I'm not shit to that guy. He probably told his friends, slandered my name based on lies. I'ma keep saying this, like, she slandered my name based on lies, bro. She did not slander my name based on true shit.
Jail.
The shit that she talked about never happened, and therefore she slandered my name by it. And when I was texting her at the time, we were like kind of cool, it wasn't on no like thirsty shit, obviously. So why would you say, oh, he just texted me and he's trying right now, and he been trying, and he's just not trying hard enough? Like, who you think you is, ho? And here's the funny thing, all my friends or people around me, most of them were telling me, yo, she's not the one, bro. Just look at her. She's not on, like, just like Lil Baby said on that Wolf song. You ain't even all that fine in person.
I can't even lie, you ain't my type, you ain't even all that fine in person.
So yeah, man, that was it. That was just solid proof of what I already knew in a way. I don't know. Because here's the thing about this. It's about my personality to people. If she's finna do that, making me seem as if I'm thirsty for you while we were in a relationship, practically, I don't know, toxic relationship, if anything, while you was the one not caring, it's just, nah, I'm gonna have to check your ass. You ain't gonna be out here slandering my name to other people like this, making me seem I ain't shit. I was thirsty. I'm not trying hard enough. Oh, sorry, Kylie Jenner. Sorry, Zendaya.
There's a snake in my boob.
Bitch, if you don't get the fuck away from me with this shit.
Fuck out of here. Move along here. Fuck out.
So I checked her ass. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? What the fuck? What the fuck are these texts? What are you doing? Guess what? Her excuse was, this bitch toxicity don't never end. This like that gum, it never goes. That 3D, 5D, I don't know. That gum. With that commercial. I think Chris Brown did a commercial with them. It's like long-lasting gum. And I know long-lasting gums don't last that long, like they say in the commercials. But she lasted, ho. That type of gum, in her lasted. That toxicity gum, bro. She was like, oh, I did not know who he was. I was trying to figure out who he was. He asked about if I talked to other guys before, and I wanted to cover up what we had going on. I was like, first of all, he did not mention my name. She was like, he mentioned that he did not like you. Okay, he did not like me. He did not say, have you ever been with me? So, I was like, I'm not mad if you're like trying to get with the guy. Do what you want. We're not in an official relationship anymore. But don't bring up my name so you can look cool. Alright, don't do that shit. I confronted her ass, I checked her ass, and she was like, oh, come on, you know me like that? I was like, yeah, I know you like that. I got solid proof, ho. Like, what?
Jail.
Oh my god, bro. That relationship was crazy. It was the first, like, adventurous type of thing mentally, like, really mentally to deal with as soon as I got back home. Apart from the bad, fucked up shit that I been through in 2019, bro. Then she started acting nonchalant because her ass got caught. She was sending emojis, those, shy emojis and shit, acting like she doesn't care. But I already knew she gonna cry in the car, bruh. She gonna cry in the car. I mean, I'm in the car right now talking about her, but I'm doing this for story time. I don't give a fuck. I just want some content for myself to work on. And before I blocked her, actually, she was talking about, block me. If you believe this shit, block me. Just block me. Just block me. She was trying to act innocent, to make me look like the bad guy who, did her wrong at the end. And at the same time, I think initially she was like thinking in a way, okay, there's no solid proof that I wasn't hoeing out here, that I wasn't a toxic thought, so let me tell him to block me, and let me see if he, sympathizes with me, and don't block me. No, ho, I blocked your ass. But yeah, man, these thoughts, she belongs to the streets.
She belongs to the streets.
Just listen to Uncle Future, bro. If you're in your teenage years, don't get in a relationship. Just don't. Just work on yourself, follow your dreams, and that's it, bro. Okay, who these fuckboys is, man? Who these fuckboys is? You get what I'm saying? You hear how loud they is? You hear how loud they is? Bro, look at these fuckboys. With your civic head at. But yeah, to me, if I get into a third relationship, you know, I'ma just call it quits and, you know, just smash everything moving, bro. But yeah, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. You know, you learn. The first relationship I've been in was, you know, long distance, but it was about some cheating on the low shit. Not from me, from her. And this second relationship was a lesson to learn about toxic people and not to ignore the red flags that you see. And that goes for girls too, you know, because guys do this. There is toxic guys out there. I'm not saying that all girls are hoes. It's just that I've had enough. So that's why I'm not thinking about any relationship at this point. Because bitch, I'll probably be married like in my 30s, at the end of my 30s at that. So I don't know about this. I'm not thinking about no shit like this, man. But yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this story time. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. And peace.
She belongs to the streets.